Welcome back. President Trump securing a $600 billion Saudi investment pledge during his tour of the Gulf. Lots of big companies and money at play. Sara Eisen was at the Saudi U.S. Investment Forum, and she has more. Sara, we've been looking forward to hearing from you. What a wild day. So many different headlines and things to talk about.
Well, because much of the S&P 500 was at this event here in Riyadh, and I'm talking about CEOs. Look, President Trump, Kelly's first official visit of this presidency, just like the last presidency, it was here in Saudi Arabia. And today it was all about deals and business. So the kingdom hosted a Saudi U.S. investment forum, which was basically dialogues from government ministers and cabinet secretaries, both countries, and CEOs talking about economic collaboration. I moderated a panel on AI. That was a huge discussion point because Saudi Arabia has pretty big ambitions of becoming a global AI hub, and many of the U.S. tech companies are very much on board. Alex Karp was there, the CEO of Palantir, Qualcomm CEO, Google's Ruth Porat, IBM's Arvind Krishna, all announcing deals today. Also present at the event, Sam Altman of OpenAI, Elon Musk, Andy Jassy of Amazon, and of course it went beyond tech. We saw finance chiefs like Larry Fink from BlackRock and Jane Fraser from Citigroup, Uber CEO, Boeing CEO. They were all there to support the president on this business trip, but also to invest in the kingdom. So much bullishness there. At the end of the day, it was announced on the Saudi side that 45 different companies signed deals or memorandum of understandings to invest in Saudi Arabia, totaling $300 billion. Examples on the way out of the conference, just now, I ran into Lisa Su, the CEO of AMD. She was telling me about a $10 billion deal she just signed with Humane, which is a brand new, just announced this week, Saudi national AI company. NVIDIA signed a similar deal, 18,000 chips it's going to provide, and its most advanced new Blackwell chips to Saudi's new AI company. Jensen Huang on the stage with props. Full of excitement. Take a look.
It weighs too much to pick up, but this is 2 Blackwells, and it's 2,500 watts, 2,500 out of the 500 gigawatts of computing infrastructure that's going to be built.
The highlight of the day was an address by President Trump, a long address after meeting and the state lunch with Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince. He also touted the two-way deals, investments going into the U.S. and investments going into Saudi. Listen.
In addition to purchases of $142 billion of American-made military equipment by our great Saudi partners, the largest ever, this week, there are multi-billion-dollar commercial deals with Amazon, Oracle, AMD. They're all here. Uber, Qualcomm, Johnson & Johnson, and many, many more.
That defense deal, the arms deal that he announced, $142 billion, that's part of the overall $600 billion that you mentioned, Kelly, that had been pledged by the kingdom upon President Trump's first election, but now was really formalized here. Both he and the Crown Prince signed an economic agreement on that. Right now, I'm told that the president is dining again with the Crown Prince, but tonight a much smaller group of CEOs than the state lunch where they had so many American CEOs. It really was amazing to see them here. Lots of bullishness. There was no talk of tariffs. No talk, Brian, of oil and sort of the strain that puts Saudi under on the weaker price of oil. It was all about the economic opportunities today.